So if you're in the heavy industrial sector, like steel plants or mines, paper plants or pulp mills, then you probably have some buildings with really, really high ceilings. And the continuous maintenance cycle of lighting in these buildings can be a complete nightmare, but there is a better way. So one of the most costliest and problematic applications that we have in heavy industrial plants is trying to replace lighting on high ceiling applications. So if you have a high ceiling at your facility, then you know it's not as easy as jumping on a ladder or a forklift just to change out a bulb or a ballast. So the average ceiling height for an industrial facility is around 30 feet. But there are several buildings that have heights of 60 feet, 90 feet, even 120 feet. So that's 2 to 4 times higher than the average. And most high ceiling applications use a 1,000 watt metal halide high bay replacement. So you have the bulb, you have the ballast, and the entire fixture itself. So all these parts fall apart at different times, creating this continual maintenance cycle. But it's not really about the cost of the bulb, it's not about the cost of the ballast, because in this type of application, there's another cost that is much, much higher than just the cost of the parts and the components. So here's the thing, when you have a failure, it takes special equipment, it takes a lot of manpower, it means shutting down a high production area, and also means that you have to follow specific safety rules. And so what happens is that with most of the continuous maintenance cycles, that every time a bulb goes out or a ballast goes out, it's at different times. So it's a continual process over and over again. So when we go into these heavy industrial plants, we notice that many of the lights are completely out, whereas others are less than half of the original light output. So this creates a really, really dark and unsafe working environment. So, most facilities they'll just keep putting off replacing the bulbs and the ballast until their next shutdown, when they have the right equipment and the right manpower, or until the next safety inspection, when they're forced into changing it. So there is a better way. You can put an end to the continuous maintenance cycle, and you can fix this with a solution with one light that's going to drastically reduce the maintenance time and cost. So this is a single lens 1,000 watt 1-for-1 replacement. It's proven to last in the heavy industrial environment. It's less than half the weight of the 1,000 watt counterpart, so it's really easy to install. 72,000 lumens, and the most important part is that it's designed with the highest quality components so that they're built to last in the heavy industrial plant. So when we built the Super Deluxe 2, we took into consideration 7 important key factors that's going to set this light apart from the commercial high bay, maybe the standard LED. So that's why over the last 4 years, we only have a failure rate of less than 1% with this fixture. So if you want to learn more about the 1,000 watt replacement LED, check us out on ledinaction.com.